the chat.
Right there on the right
Oh, I
side, there's
have
a
to
bubble.
open YouTube on my laptop
All
On the
right.
right side,
or on your
there's a
phone.
bubble. Just put
Got
the
it.
bubble in there. Yeah.
Let's do this. Hey, everybody. This is Roy Richardson, your friend of the neighborhood tech Troublemaker. And wow, this is going to be a great show because I've got 5 other creators, and then I'm going to hang out with them. And we're going to talk about live streaming. We're going to talk about what you've been doing, what are you doing now, talk about problems that you fight, and what are you doing next. And so here is my cavalcade of stars, so to speak.
Hi, I'm a recovered drinker.
All right, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. First, Lala, we're going to start with you. Lala, tell us about your channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Mommy Lala, and I do a crafty and mom channel. So I have different segments. We do crafts most of the time, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and other times I interview amazing people just like you guys.
Yay. All right, let's see. Next up, we have Sammy Superstar. Tell us about your channel, sir.
Hello. So I'm actually doing like live streaming tech on YouTube Shorts, basically, and also long form content. I'm
All right.
publishing now. Yeah.
Next up, Dr. ELO.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Dr. ELO. I do live streaming and live streaming. So I'm a consultant for BeLive as well. I do 4 streams for them on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do my stream on Wednesdays, and I also am doing some shorts, taking inspiration from Sammy, by the way, and just all about live streaming. That's what I do.
All right. Oops, where did my Andy scene go? Let's get Andy in the house. There we go. There's Andy.
There's Andy. There's Andy. I'm Andy. I'm from Minnesota, which is in the United States of America. I have no channel. I'm bereft of a channel. But what I have is verve, and what I have is zeal. And I take that zeal and I take that verve and I surround it with intention and truth. Is that vague enough for you?
I like that. It is vague enough. Yeah. Okay. So here's the Avengers scene. We're missing one of the Avengers. He will be here shortly. He is live right now on his channel, so he will be joining us shortly here. So we'll get the whole cavalcade here soon to speak. So the purpose of this live stream, we do this once a month, and I get a bunch of content creators, and we talk about, hey, what are you doing now? You know, what are you working on currently? And then let's talk about pain points. That's a thing that usually leads to quite a long conversation on here. And just talk about different pain points that you go through in your creator journey. And then, there comes our mystery guest. He's in the house. All right, yeah, how you doing? We got. I don't know if you're riding the mute or we're just missing you. Let's see. Wait on audio.
All right, do I start, Roy? I start first?
Yes, please.
All right. So what have I been doing lately? After Lida and then September, I started doing trying out shorts after 2 weeks after Lida, mid of September. That has been doing great. And then I got sick with COVID, so that was a pain point. But finally, I'm getting better. And just yesterday, I opened up my spread shop. And that's one benefit. If you have a monetized channel on YouTube, they actually give you a store. So there's a YouTube store. So I opened that up. So I now have merch on Spreadshop. So my friends from your side of the world can actually now get my awesome and creative merch. So shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, what have you. So I just opened that up. Yep. And I also am helping my son with his channel as well.
Yeah, I see him out there as well. So, all right, cool. Gabe, you out there? We got audio now?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. All right. We're cooking with gas now. I know you were live right before this, so I know we were bringing you at the last minute. Thank you for not giving up on us.
Oh, absolutely. No, I was trying to really stay stringent on my time and get out of my own stream and go, hey, guys, I got to go run to another live stream. So getting it ended up and then like hopping over and then doing that because I do it 5 nights a week, so I know it's kind of
I did not
hard.
want you
So
to miss your night. I knew you had to go. So, tell us about your channel and what I see you're involved in so many things. So tell us about the highlights, I guess.
Absolutely. So yeah, I stream again every single night across multiple platforms. I do have a YouTube channel, and most of my videos on my YouTube channel are just show interviews that I've done and collected over the last 3.5 years. This is now my 4th season. I am doing another 100 episodes for this 4th season.
Wow.
I know it's insane. But there is a point to, yes, there is a point to get to. My last stream will actually be right before the end of the year. So I want to get that wrapped up, and I'm also doing not just here on LinkedIn, but I'm also doing Clubhouse rooms every day right now.
Oh, wow.
Hopping on Twitter Spaces. And I'm also doing a live show on AMP. So I don't know if you guys know what AMP is, but I do a live show there every night. So when I get done here, I will be actually heading over there to go do that as well. So my goal is to actually become a full-time content creator, which the only way that I feel like I'm going to do that is to work as many of these angles that I possibly can. And I'm still doing a few like side projects for production. I'm also writing a book.
Wow.
And then doing public speaking. So I'm getting into doing that as well. I did my first public speaking engagement a few weeks ago, and I'm getting involved in doing that as another way of just putting myself out there and really pushing myself to get to that goal of being a creator full time and wanting to become a inspirational, motivational speaker. So it's a lot, but
anything else? Everybody? Anything else? Show's over.
But other than that, that is like where I'm just doing. Oh, and I still have a full-time job, and I have 4 kids. So
yeah,
I just know that time management and just like learning how to focus my energy and efforts is super important for me. And so streamlining processes and ways to maximize my time and efforts is huge in my world. So that's another thing that I really love discovering as well. When I find other creators who are already doing that, I love to go follow what they're doing and learn their blueprint, because that is just another way for me to time rob, is what I call it. So
yeah.
That's what I got going on in my world.
That
plus, he hasn't said yet, but he is the live streaming king of LinkedIn.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, just for you, this episode is my first episode going live on LinkedIn at the same time.
Amazing.
So, see, I said, thought ELO's been out there for a while, and I said, man, I'm gonna go live on LinkedIn tonight and see what happens. So
look, I know it's a hard upsell to get people to stream on the LinkedIn platform, but I got to tell you, they are spending money to get creators over there, and they're just like a lot of the other platforms that have these creator programs. Mm-hmm. I love to bring a lot of like industry creators, people that are like over here on YouTube, or people like are already in the eCam community. There are people that are making headway over there. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with India Delgado.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. She's been on my show. She's awesome.
That's my sis.
Yes, she's actually been accepted into the LinkedIn creator program over there, so she's going to be creating content.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
More on the LinkedIn platform, and she's getting paid to do it. That's the fun part. So
yeah,
I mean, if you're over there and you want to go find ways to find creators who are like marketing and directly branding to a lot of these companies that are already over there and spending their time. So the CFOs, the CEOs, this is what I love about the LinkedIn platform. 4 out of the 5 decision makers who make these big time decisions are over there on that platform anyway. So if you're wanting to reach out and talk to those individuals, that is probably for me the easiest way to get access to them. So that's why I go to that platform, and I've been staying there for the last year and a half, like just more focused over there.
Wow. Yeah, I just got to figure out how to blend my day job with my content creator job. So we'll see. All right, let's get Sammy in the house. Sammy Superstar. Tell us. Yeah. All right, tell us what you've been working on, Captain.
So I've been working on YouTube Shorts, and also more tech live streaming tech things, because I was doing interviews, and then I was like, after Lita, why don't I try some YouTube Shorts? And then I did, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing good at this. And then I'm ramping up, and I gained 1,000 subscribers. So I gained 300 new subscribers in less than 2 months, like the biggest growth I ever seen. So I'm doing YouTube Shorts plus more long form content, and I'm improving on each one, and I'm doing 3 times a day. So that's gaining me new subscribers and new viewers, and it has been helping my channel. So yeah.
Oh, and big shout out hitting 1,000 subscribers the last 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Yeah, woohoo! So,
wow.
All right. Dr. ELO, tell us, what are you working on, man?
Well, been working a lot of stuff. Usually I live stream on Wednesdays through my channels, right? And I do Tuesdays with Be Live. I'm a Be Live consultant. I will be... I got the opportunity to be something else with Be Live. I can't say yet, but I'm working on something to be part of the family as well. And basically, I live stream about the live streaming, how to get better at live streaming, how to get a better look, better audio, better light, better everything. How to articulate better on camera, how to talk to the lens, everything live stream related, including tech. So that's what I talk about every single live stream. So I'm starting to incorporate a little bit more shorts, thanks to Sammy, to his inspiration. And we talk a lot on the phone, and we share ideas. So basically, I've been mimicking a little bit of mimicry of what Sammy has done, and it has worked. I've gained 30-something subscribers this month, which is probably like 10 more that 20 more that I'm supposed to get. So it's kind of working out. And I'm doing both shorts. I'm doing long live streaming, and I'm going to start incorporating some long formats as well. Yeah. Other than I've been doing coaching on Be Live, and now I'm going to be part of the group that's going to be providing help to people how to leverage Amazon Live with Be Live. So yeah, we're doing a lot of everything.
Yeah, just all over the place. All right.
I'm doing it by myself.
Yep. Andy. Andy, I know you've got a show that you do on occasion with Anna. You guys, you don't do it consistently, I know, and she's been doing some other stuff. When do we get the next episode of that show?
So here's the deal, sports fans. Here's the deal. So a woman by the name of Anna, or some people call her Anna, and I do a show about every other week. And what it is it's casual conversations. But what it actually is about our ability to disagree and be agreeable about disagreeing. Now, that might sound a little convoluted, and it doesn't matter. I'll get back to it. It's more or less about the ideas. The ideas that we talk about become the content. So it isn't content in a direct, straightforward way. I'm a recovering academic. I worked for the University of Minnesota Division of Epidemiology for years and years and years. And what I did there and what I'm doing now is I'm more or less of an evangelist. Can we all say that word together?
Evangelist.
Thank you. Thank you for being condescending. I appreciate it. And what my evangelism is all about is about the joy, the amazement about social media, particularly around live streaming. The majority of people my age or my friends, my colleagues, the people who I don't know, who do know me, look at live streaming or YouTube or LinkedIn kind of as, what are you wasting your time? What are you wasting your time doing? And my evangelism is strictly to help people my age, younger, older, who look at live streaming as in a way that is a waste of time. And slowly, one by one by one, by small groups, I show them, I tell them, I schmooze and befriend with them to show them the amazement of how not only can live streaming sell product or be content, but it is also ideas, heart and soul, the vibrancy of our polarization that's going on in the world, how this conversation can create a unity, a purpose, a commonality. How's that for being vague?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I like that.
Any questions about that?
All right. We have got so many people in the chat tonight. So I just want to shout out. We'll do like a real quick shout out to everybody, and then we'll get to our next topic. Cheryl Wolf says, hey. Hey, Lala.
Hey.
Mommy guy says, hey. Hey, Roy. B-boys out there. Hello, everyone. That girl. Hey, that girl. Welcome to our stream. I haven't seen you before. You may have been here before, and I just haven't seen you before.
I love the name. That girl.
I do like the name.
Isn't that a Beatles song? That girl, that girl.
That girl, yes, that is.
I was thinking more of like an R&B song. Anyway, that's at least Maria says hi everyone. Equip Institute says good evening all. Hey, Mommy God. Yeah, Sammy. Mommy God saying hi to folks. Hey, Cheryl saying hi. Yeah, it's great to be with you all. Yep. Equip Institute. Lisa Marie. Hola. Yeah, we got some new folks out there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Super Fluke. That's Lala's daughter there.
I missed you.
Hey, just shout out to everybody out there. So, we will get caught up here just a little bit. Lots of, thanks for being a contributor. This is what we do. Yeah, I'm not selling a product. You know, you were talking about using live stream to sell product. Some of the other guys do sell product. I like talking about the whole content creation process, and that's kind of what led to this. You know, for me, what I've been working on lately, I have been, my day job has eaten my lunch, and so unfortunately, live streaming has not gotten my dedication to it because I do so much prep and homework and stuff ahead of time to make sure my shows go awesome. Like, for example, all these scenes I did for this show. I just want to make sure we all look good. And so anyway, you know, just that. But I have gone live every Tuesday since April of 2021. And at 9 p.m. Well, it was 8 p.m. for a while, 9 p.m. So, like, this past Tuesday, I was traveling for work. I couldn't bring all my nice gear because it just wasn't possible. So I went live from my phone. And admittedly, the only point I had for Tuesday's live stream was that you can go live from anywhere as long as you have internet connection and a cell phone with a camera. So, you know, that's the other thing I try to stress is, hey, we can go live anywhere. And so don't ever let the equipment be the thing that keeps you. Because for a long time, my hobby was collecting gear to go live. And so I did that for a long time. And now, you know, so now I go live. And
I still have that hobby.
I suffer from gear acquisition syndrome. Like, ooh, that's pretty. I know the new Sony cameras just came out, and I'm like, you know, I don't need a new camera, but I do like them.
I want to say something. I have the worst gas in the whole group.
You said it. You said it.
No.
You said it.
Yes.
Because
there you go.
Ever since the new my shorts, I got the Wave XLR.
Oh, we lost you. Sammy, we lost you, man.
He muted. He got
so much
There he goes.
technology.
We were impressed by the muting.
Oh my!
It was awesome.
Okay, no. It was the Wave XLR. So what I was saying was, I got the Wave XLR. Then I got this new webcam that I'm testing now, the Razer Keo. Then the face cam. Then this Wave DX. All these new tech.
Insta360. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a 360. Yep.
You're forgetting one.
Oh, when do your Sonys arrive?
That's the alarm to go buy more.
Yeah, it is, right? Another sale just hit, Sammy. You gotta go.
when you have too many gas, like gear acquisition syndrome.
Yeah, explain it. Sounded weird.
And actually, this is too funny. I made like 3 people buy the Insta360 without telling them to buy it. So
Yeah.
without an affiliate link. So
That'll teach
that's
you.
So wait. Should we ever do like a tech intervention? Like
Yes.
bring Sammy on or somebody like this? Say, hey, we're gonna
You're
have you
probably
on
on it.
Yeah. To bring them on and go, hey, we're gonna talk about all the tech, and then bring them on here, and it's really just an intervention. Like, Sammy, we love you, but
You have
listen,
to stop. Yes.
Yeah, that microphone, that other mic, you don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have them all on at once. Think of the feedback.
Yeah,
So-
True.
Exactly.
and then you're gonna say you don't need 3 capture cards. And
Yeah.
why do I have 2 capture cards right here? Then I pull out a cam link. Then I pull out
Right. Oh god.
I don't know.
Hey,
That's how bad I am with gas.
Can I ask may I ask a
No.
question?
Yes, please, Andy.
Here, I'm looking at all the circles here, and you are all smart, wise, technologically astute people who have gathered so much to be able to deliver so much. I look at all these squares, and I'm the only one without a damn microphone. I'm the only one without a damn studio. I'm the only one without a camera that goes like that. So do you all look at what my little circle here is and go, oh, what? How pathetic. Oh, how sad.
No.
How can we help him? That was my question. My second point is, as my evangelism has expanded, I try to tell people one by one that live streaming isn't necessarily just about technology, because it scares people. They feel insecure or inept and not wanting to get into it and to watch it.
Yeah.
And so both my question is, how pathetic am I? But second of all, how do we as a movement, as the live streaming movement, include people who are reluctant to get into it, to watch it, to participate in it, because they feel inadequate with the whole technology thing?
Sir, you are the moderator of our intervention. You are in charge of our addiction right now.
Yeah. Andy,
You didn't look good, my friend.
Yeah.
You're perfect. I didn't know you didn't have a microphone
No.
or a good camera, so that makes kind of sense. So yeah, you're good.
As long as the audio is good, it doesn't matter. That's
Exactly.
that's just that's how it goes. And
I want to say something.
Please.
I want to say something. I know what Andy is trying to say. I get that. I would recommend, just if you're just getting started, if you don't have a nice camera, I would just say your phone, because that's actually going to be better quality and better than laptop, and it's so much easier than going live on the laptop, because you can just press one button and you're live, and you have no excuses.
The tech. The tech.
Yeah,
That's my thing.
I have
Just
no
start with what you
insecurity.
have.
Yeah, I have no insecurity about who I am or what I do or anything. I'm very secure
Amazing.
in it.
That's
Look,
good.
It's the other people who I'm trying to include in the world of
Yes.
knowledge. That's where my
And I
teaching
admire
needs.
that.
Look,
I admire that.
yeah, I got to be honest though, Andy. You're more like what you're talking about, what you are more aligned like what I'm used to dealing with on LinkedIn, because
Yeah.
most of the people are there for the corporate side of what they do. So it's not
Right.
so much about spending the money and investing in tech. It's for them like
Mhm.
the content and what they're sharing. So they really don't always care about. Oh my gosh, I gotta have the best cameras. Am I streaming in 4K? Absolutely not. They don't give a crap. They're more just focused
Yes.
on talking about what it is they need to relay to their audience or to their particular clientele, and that's like how they approach it. So I'm used to that and seeing that. So when people look, I'm going to tell you, when all you guys show up on LinkedIn and you're there, they get the wow factor because they're not used to that. It's they get to see the flashy lights and the background and oh my god, what kind of microphone, what is all
Oh
of
wow,
this?
look at him. He looks so
Yeah.
good. Oh my god, oh wow.
Yes. They do, and it kind of just enlightens them just a little bit, and where they want to go, hey, I want to learn a little bit about this tech until they
But
actually get in.
I think
Go
there's
ahead.
a reason for it, because anytime you're doing a business call, like you hop on Zoom, you hop on Microsoft Teams, the computers that you're using in business are Dell. Like government computers, they're all Dell. Dell doesn't have one single computer that has a good camera. They don't have lighting. They don't have anything. We talk business. And most of the time, they don't even turn on their cameras because they're tired of being, judged for wearing a t-shirt. So I think that's what they see. It's like, this is business. Let's forget about it. Let's talk shop and let's go with it. Which is, there's nothing wrong with it. There's
Yeah.
there's great things that you can do with
Can I
the lighting.
also bring crafter's point of view?
Yes, please.
So
Of course.
I grew my channel. All right. I grew my channel from barely none, okay, to 500,000 with just using my laptop. The only reason I couldn't use my phone because I didn't know how. But if I knew how, I'd probably on my phone as well, right? So I just use my laptop, my audio, with built-in audio, built-in mic, built-in cam for like several months. Okay, and just that, and it was okay. People were still there. They just really wanted to be able, the people who are really on point or with your content, whether your tech, your business, your crafting, just like me, or inspiration, or whatever service you have, they will be there. So tech, as long as they can at least see you, hear you, they will be there. So if you are a content creator or who wants to be a content creator, so if you see whatever you see here, this is just, I've been live streaming for uh 18 months now, right? So these are things that I've built up slowly. It's not something that in the onset I already knew. And the people here that you see are actually people who helped me. Okay, I am never and I don't know anything about tech. I'm a mom. I only know how to use, social media, very only Facebook, actually. That was the only platform I knew how to use, and I was even barely there. So let tech not stop you from going out there and being a content creator. And it doesn't matter what your topic or content is. Believe me, there is somebody there who wants to hear and see you. Just the thing is, you need to go out there.
But your content is on fire, I gotta say. You have
Yeah.
really good content.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Good stuff.
I
And
agree.
Andy, to your point, I was going to say that one of the things that live streaming has done for me, I'm an introvert, and live streaming, I've had an opportunity to speak in front of people a lot because I've gotten comfortable because of live streaming. And, as crazy as that sounds, even though I'm only talking to a camera, I'm talking to the camera, but
Are you?
it's helping me. Yeah, there just has to be people on the other side of it. But I'm talking to the camera, and that's giving me confidence to go talk in front of people. I'm like, if I can put my face a voice that I'm not thrilled with out there on video, then anybody can do this.
Yeah.
So you just gotta find a way to sound good. And I've already found out if the video is awful, as long as the audio is great, people will still listen. It just the audio is really king. And I'm a reformed Blue Yeti user, and so then I went to the MV7.
I use it for work every single day. I have it for work because they
still
don't
have my Blue
need
Yeti.
that audio. They don't need that audio.
I've got my
for it.
Blue Yeti over here in the corner here, so I use it.
And
the
they're
other
still
week
blown
for the-
away. Oh my God, you sound great. It's like, really?
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
okay.
raise your hand. Raise your hand if you've had a Blue Yeti. I still have mine. Like I have mine here with me, right?
I will not negate my beginnings.
We don't talk about it. It went
Whoa.
to the river.
Don't talk about
Great.
it. No.
Raise your hand if you have a Mac SE.
Oh my God!
I had a
Wow,
Mac
not
SE.
now. That's amazing.
It was running Mac OS 7.5. It's been a long time ago. Yeah. Good times. I wasn't live streaming then, but Sammy probably has one of those somewhere in his house. I'm sure he's got his old Mac collection.
Maybe.
But I don't think he can run on that.
Oh yes.
No.
No. I know what the Mac SE is.
Sammy wasn't born yet.
I know you do. The 9.5-inch black and white screen.
Oh man, in college
I
I
wasn't
used
born yet.
the Mac, the Mac when it had grayscale screen. The first Macintoshes, they were awesome. I'm over here programming in Turbo Pascal on the IBM, and then the Turbo Pascal, yeah. And then over here was the Macs. I'm go over there. Oh, these are pretty. They got a mouse and everything. I'm over here booting off a DOS disk on the IBM machine, and then loading Turbo Pascal from a floppy. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
Those times were good, though.
yeah, they were good times. So,
Wow, floppy disk.
I know.
On the Mac SE. That would be funny.
yeah. You'll figure out a
God.
way. You just got to figure out how to get HDMI to come out of it.
Are you all familiar with the term digital immigrant and digital native?
Yes. But
Okay.
but you have the degrees. We'll let you define it for us.
All right. Well, I'll try. A digital immigrant is somebody who was born and raised before the era of technology, before Macs and before computers and before the internet. A digital native is somebody who was born into it. Somebody like Sammy. He was born doing the computer stuff. I think I talk to people about being a live stream immigrant or a live stream native. Live
love it.
stream immigrants need to learn the language of live streaming, partly the technology, but also why you do it. What's the raison d'etre for even participating in live streaming? A digital native knows. They just know what live streaming is. A live streaming immigrant needs to be inoculated into the joy and the wonder and the magic of sharing ideas with community, of believing and belonging with other people, and how that can really help their life. I'm pounding my heart. So I'm proselytizing a little bit, so I'll stop.
I love it. I love it.
Love it. All right, so we're going to change gears. Let's talk about pain points. So what are some pain points you guys have gone through in your live streaming journey, or that you've recently gone through? Just kind of talk about some of the challenges of trying to keep, your streaming career, so to speak, going, your content creation journey going. I like to call it a journey, because to me, I have a destination. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm on a destination, and I will use whatever platform it takes to get to my destination. So she was kind of, I guess, Lala, how about we start with you?
All right. So pain points, challenges. Number one, top of the list, tech. All right. So I actually created my channel about a decade ago. It was a passion project after finishing my MBA. So I was so stressed, just gave birth to my second son, to my second child. So I said I needed, something as an outlet, creative outlet. So I thought that was possible. I bought all the tech. I bought the Mac, camera, the gear, all of those things, not knowing that you also need to know how to use them. So
Right.
10 years down the road, there was still none. The only thing I had was my channel. It's a good thing that, YouTube actually didn't shut me down, even though there was nothing there for almost a decade. And finally, because of the pandemic, I realized I wanted to do this and let's try to do it again. And I watched YouTube, watched live streaming pros. That's where I realized that I can actually go live and be a content creator, not just by doing edited video. That's another thing that I don't know how to do edits. So I needed to always be at the mercy of my, video editor, videographer, and that was a little bit expensive as well. So when I learned that you can actually use your computer, your laptop, and so I headed on to, making my first ever content. It was super bad, but it was super awesome because I learned so much from there. And, I think the starting point is the most difficult. Once you get your feet into that first point, then everything else will follow slowly but surely. So moving on, I became a monetized channel. I reached the metrics at 8 months down the road. Again, I was very consistent, guys. For the people here, they know that I do my lives for 3 to 5 hours when I do my lives. Again, a lot of people said that's crazy. You shouldn't do that. But I had a plan. The reason I wanted to do that because I wanted my watch hours within the first year. It's like for me, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna give it my all, right? And that's one thing that I always tell my kids. So I did. I really tried to learn, okay, study, learn, plan, execute, and then when I got monetized, live streaming was something that wasn't helping my channel grow anymore. So I knew I needed to do edits, and editing was something that really stopped me. And so from then on, I was still doing live streams and interviews, but my channel was growing ever so slowly. And then just recently, in March, after Lida, and then I just, Sammy started it, and also my Filipino YouTube community. They're so much into shorts. They've been doing shorts for many years, but I was always doing live stream, and so I tried doing shorts, and from 1,420, that was my count when I started doing shorts. Now I am 2,000, almost 2,100 from second week of September, simply by doing the shorts. Shorts was, again, I realized something that's easy to edit, right? Because it's short, not the long form content, right? So again, my earlier shorts was crazy. Topics were all over the place, right? So, but then it's just the reason for that is I just really wanted to learn how to do it, right? So anyway, it's my channel, right? So if whatever happens, it's consequences are on me, but I really wanted to learn. Okay. And then moving forward, so now my shorts are now all related to, are mostly related to my content. And now I also learn how to actually make, pull out from my long form videos and do shorts from them. So I mix those up. And then I check which ones are working, which ones are not. So it's a continuous process. But I know at this point, I still need to create those long form contents, those 3 to 5 to 10, 15 minuters. And that's still a struggle that I have.
Yeah,
So
I'm
the
right
struggle
there with
is,
you.
do I still
I'm
do
right
it on
there
my
with
own
you.
or ask somebody to do it? So there.
Yep.
That is
I'm right there
basically,
with
sorry,
you.
and so long.
Oh,
How about you, sir? Gabe?
oh my gosh! You know what? For me, it's the whole what Lala was talking about, the whole repurposing of my content.
Yeah.
Because here's the big thing for me: doing an everyday show, right? That stuff compiles pretty quickly. So like doing this every single night and then like really wanting to sit down and say, well, I'm going to make a few shorts out of this. Oh, I still have to prep for the show for tomorrow. And then I still have to do a few other things. So my idea is once I get done with my season is to take all of that content, then go repurpose a lot of that afterwards, because then I will have all the content canned. It will be all there. I can go back and then take the audios from. This is what I love about using Ecan, what we're using tonight. I can take all the audio, go process it, turn it into a podcast, go to shorts, go do all these other things that I see all the other creators doing right now. So my objective is really just getting like interesting creators on my show so that I can take snippets from when we talk and have conversations, and then pare that down to something really small, and then going out there and then repurposing it and sharing it. So that's like for me, my uphill battles, because I am a one-man band right now. I don't have a team. I don't have all these other things around me. So if I did, trust me, you would be seeing my content all over the place, because then I would be like, if I got 5 people doing stuff, I got stuff for you to do. You want to do shorts, you want to do YouTube, you want to do reels, you want to do TikTok videos, we could do it all. But it just takes the time to actually do that right now. So I know what my uphill battle is. It's just getting to a point where I can either start delegating it out and afford to do it, because here's my thing. I got to do it in volume, because I have so many interviews that populate. So it's not easy to say, well, I just have one editor. I don't know any editors right now that say, hey, can I keep you on retainer and just pay you a flat fee to do 25 episodes that I create in a month? None of them are going to do that for a price that's very reasonable. So I have to think of it from a different angle. And that for me is like the uphill struggle for what I do as a live streamer. So once I get done doing this, that will be part of the big objective in transitioning a lot of this stuff that I'm creating now. And what will fuel me for the next 3 months is that I have tons of content now to start sharing out, and it'll still constantly be able to live and put it out there. And the great thing about it is some of these people that I get to have on, they're also doing and creating stuff all the time. So they'll still be relevant. And a lot of the interviews that I'm doing will still be relevant with the people that I have on. So that is what is my big holdup for me right now. Because other than that, I am enjoying life and enjoying this ride, man. It's been fun, and I love hopping in any kind of chance to have conversations with other creators and hearing what's good for them and what's bad for them, because I'm learning. So there you go.
Wow.
I'm with you. All right, Sammy, tell us the challenges that are in the day-to-day of Sammy besides the gear acquisition syndrome.
Okay. The struggle is this is harder than you think. The struggle is making content that people will want to watch, and they want to actually hold in their memory, because you want to help. YouTube is a search engine. So the hardest part is thinking of a good short idea and say, hey, can I do this in 15 seconds? Oh my gosh, like someone needs a capture card. Let me make a video. What is a capture card? Because people are searching now. And now YouTube search is bigger now with YouTube Short. So if you type in, what is a capture card? And then there's a short feed and then also a long form feed. And short form content is big. So I posted a video. It got 7,000 views. People are actually looking at it. So the struggle is you have to think of what content it is. And now I have a system like, hey, I'm going to film this. This is going to take me less than a minute. Okay. And then I'm going to add some captions, because captions always help. So it's about, what am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? I'm not going to be posting something that won't be helpful to anyone, because that wouldn't grow my channel. I'm not going to be doing, hey, pretend I'm doing tech. I do a crafting thing. That is not my channel. So you also have to be in your niche. So that is one of the struggles. Like, you have to be on topic. You have to think of your own creative ideas, but also time it right. Because timing the shorts right is the biggest key.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely agree with that. So, all right, Dr. Elo, tell us. You're such a pro. You probably don't have any challenges.
Hell no, I got challenges. It's called long format video. Oh my god, I can't do a long format video. I just hate editing, to be very honest. So, that's my biggest pain point. That's why I haven't grown the way that I want to grow, is because I really don't have the time to do a long video. I work full time. I'm in the Coast Guard Reserves as well. I have a business on the side, with Sustainable Management Solutions. Plus, I do Be Live on the side. So I do a lot of things, and I still am a present father and a present husband for my family. So the weekends are off base, right? So basically, doing videos for me, long videos are really hard for me. So I do one occasionally. So I'm trying to hire an editor. I was actually going back and forth with the editor probably like a month ago, but I had to, abandon that because of, the work that I have, the workload. So that's my main pain point that I need to resolve. But and to be very honest, I don't know if I'm going to be able to resolve it, to be very, very honest.
You can contact someone here.
I can, but I need to do the videos. That's the problem. That's sitting down here and doing the videos for myself.
What am I going to edit?
What am I going to edit? So basically, and I'm doing videos for Be Live. I'm doing those come pretty cool and pretty fast because I do them because I know I have to do it for somebody else. But for myself, for some reason, that self-discipline for a long video, I'd rather do 20 shorts. To be very honest.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah. I totally agree with that. Andy?
Yeah, same, Dr. Elo.
Well, pain points. I would be superficial if I say I have no pain points, because that seems dishonest or disingenuous, but I kind of don't. I'm very content with what I'm doing, and what I'm doing is not necessarily following the stream of all my colleagues here on the screen who are doing outstanding, important work. Somebody once said, if you don't do what's inside of you will kill you. If you do what's inside of you will save you. I don't know who said that. It was actually, I think it
doesn't matter who said it, but that is really smart. I like it.
It is.
Absolutely. If you don't do what's inside of you, it's going to destroy you. If you do what's inside of you, it'll save you. In my prior life, I was very much in the public eye. People knew me and things like that. And I have decided to step back from that. And so a pain point is to not go toward what has always been either successful or not, because who knows why. And it doesn't matter, because I want to evangelize people into what this live streaming is. And the way I'm doing it right now is person by person by person, rather than doing live streaming myself. So we'll see. It's an indecisive point. Is that vague enough for you?
Yeah, that's perfectly vague. Perfectly.
Yeah. Well, so I'm
not much more than.
Yeah. No, please, Andy. I'm sorry.
No, I was. Oh no, I'm sorry. Roy, I just think you're great. I love listening to your voice. Whenever I hear it, I go, there's a guy I could be genuine friends with. We could have beer or not beer, or just chat about life and love and faith and happiness. You're great, Roy. Hats off to you.
I need to bring you on the show more often, Andy, just to say nice things about me,
Yeah.
Nice hour with Andy. That should be your show.
Say that again, Sammy.
Nice hour with Andy.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, it would be pathetic.
Encouraging moments with Andy. There we go.
Yeah.
So, and I'm with you on the long form. I have like so many long form ideas, but I can't find the time to do it. And then when I get to the editing phase, I spend 3 or 4 hours editing a video that's only going to be 7 minutes long. Because both I need to just keep working on my skills, and I'm really good at splicing things together. I do a really good job at that. But I'm watching them. I'm always like, what do I need to cut? What do I need to cut? Because I found out from my long form very quickly that everybody wants, tell me how to do this, and then go away.
Yeah, and you get the views because you get the views for your videos because I watch them.
Yeah. So people watch my long form videos, but the catch is that once I get into details, because I'm one of those people that wants to talk about, well, here's how you bake the cake, but let me tell you why you use this kind of flour. That's it. They don't want. I'm done. I don't care about the flour. I just want to know there's flour in it. But I'm doing that with tech topics, and so that's my pain point right now. And my day job's been keeping me so busy, and then. This has been a season of yes. I have said yes to a lot of things, and I've overloaded myself, but I'm enjoying it, and slowly I'm shedding those extra things, and I'm going to move that time to content creation because I've got a brain full of ideas, and I want to hurry up and get those out there. I'm like, oh man, I got to wait because that would have been a hot topic like a month ago, but I didn't do it then, and it's because I just didn't have time, and so that's just a challenge. So. Yeah, we have so many people out there that have been commenting, and I'm so far behind. I apologize to everybody. I usually try to get all your comments out there, and then I was talking about Nika Stewart and Coach Adam. I am loving Adam's drawings. Just really enjoying his content, by the way.
Adam has been crushing it, too.
He definitely has. Let me see if I got one where I can throw comments without covering ourselves up here. Hang on. Yep. All right. Yep. Trying to work on that. So anyway, but shrink that in here. This is live, y'all. This is how we do things. We shrink it down. So
look at you go. A master.
Yeah.
So anyway, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's an art to learning how to master the comments, especially when you have so many.
Yeah.
Like I've done streams where like I had like 700, 800 comments going, and it is like insane to like kind of navigate that. So it really takes like practice to really how to integrate pulling in the comments and then reading them and going and bringing them in, introducing them, whether or not they're relevant to the conversation. But man, it can be overwhelming for a lot of people. I think that's one of the biggest hamperings I've had with people. Like, how do I bring in comments? I don't know how to do this. It scares me. And I got to tell them, just calm down, man. Look, you don't actually have to integrate them if you don't want them to. I just tell people, like, his best rule of thumb, if it's a Q&A, pull it in, use that, and then look for the comments that make you laugh or giggle or something along those lines and bring them in. To me, that's the easiest way to do it. But you're doing a wonderful job of it, Roy. I've seen people freak out and go, I can't do this.
I see. I love the community. This is the part about live streaming that I love the best. Is that there are so many amazing people who are taking their time. They could be watching something else, and they are out there commenting. They're out there saying hi to each other. You know, I've talked to some kind. I hate when they have conversations out there in my chat. No, I don't have a problem with that at all. If somebody says something interesting and you want to comment back to what they're saying in chat,
that's what it's for.
That's what it's for. You know, I do wish there was a way easier to respond to people in chat. I do wish, some people say that YouTube is a social network, and that's true to a point, but I'm like, you don't have an easy way to communicate back and forth other than, and then there's that lag, it depends on your internet connection. So 17 seconds or so, 14 to 17 seconds lag from when I say something and a comment related to that pops up. Enough time that sometimes you don't know if it has context of where it goes or not. And you're like, I don't know if that comment fits what was just said, or if that's a new comment about something else and I missed it.
Try 4K. It's 1 minute.
Okay.
Well, like I'm going to tell you though, there's just some platforms like my platform, the one that I've streamed on all the time on LinkedIn. I'm sorry. There's sometimes their lag time. So depending on how far you lag and stream in there. So
Yeah.
like what Lala was talking about doing a 4 or 5 hour stream. I've done that sometimes where I've done a 4-hour stream and I've ended my show and I'm still like seeing comments pop in because the lag can be sometimes up to 10 minutes where it's like I've seen something and I go, dude, I'm already like eating a plate of food and this live stream is over. So I mean, I get it though, and then the whole idea. I mean, they're trying. Most of these platforms are trying to make it a little bit easier, the best that they can. So we get the option as a host to see, like, we can star comments if we want to, pull them aside, and if we want to go back and address them, we can.
Right.
Most of the platforms do that now, so that is one way. But like the direct communication back, it's hard. And I'm like you, Roy. I love my community. My community shows up every night. To ask a community to do that every night is a lot, and that's hard sometimes. But you want to be able to include them, because if not, what is the whole purpose of me doing what I do? So I love that you
Why stream?
that you do this and want to include your community, because they're just as big as the guests that you're having on the show. To me, that's the way I see it.
Exactly the way I see it. And you know, I already see there's people that every time I go live, even if I don't have a clearly defined topic, they show up anyway. And I thank you to all of you that do that. I really do appreciate you being willing to come join the party here and see what happens. And I really do appreciate it. And sometimes the show goes amazing and I walk away and I'm like, man, that was such a good show. I'm just thankful that everybody shows up. So all right.
Well, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to extend an invitation to the 3 people that I don't think I've had the opportunity to have on my show.
Okay.
So Roy's already booked. Dr. Elo's been on. I know I need to get Sammy and Lala on, and I guess I'll leave that up to Andy if he wants to come on. If he wants to come on there and evangelize, I would love for him to come on there and evangelize to my LinkedIn folks and just let them enlighten them a little bit. We can always use.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
I will be there. I have to see that episode. Yeah. So Andy drops those truth bombs and definitely. So when he's thinking his quotes, I'm like, let's see. The 2 quotes I like are, one is, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And then, so that's me. I do not want to be, I don't want, if I'm the smartest person in the room, I am definitely in the wrong room. And so I love that about YouTube, because you learn so much from others. And that's why I like this format. There's just so much I learn from you guys and watching your live streams and seeing, how you handle the curveballs that get thrown at you occasionally too. I like watching you get through those. So the next topic, the last topic, is what is everybody working on next? So let's talk about that. What is everybody doing next? So Lala, I'm gonna start with you. What do you?
Yes, I think just continue what I'm doing thus far and continue to tweak what I've been doing, and again, gearing up for 2023. Again, I've laid out many plans and goals, so it's just a matter of just putting them out there slowly but surely. So thanks so much, everyone, and thanks, Roy, for inviting me over.
As I tell you, Lala, you are always welcome on this show, because you are just one of my favorite people, and you were supporting me and watching my live stream when there was probably 2 other people tops watching it. So I don't know why you're watching my show, but I really do appreciate you've been such a huge supporter to me. She has. She's just fantastic. So, and she's supportive to lots of other content creators as well. She gets up at 4:00 in the morning for Marcus to help him with his live streams on Thursdays. So he's in Sweden. She's in the Philippines. It's talk about a time difference.
Commitment.
Yeah, she's just such an encouraging person. So I just shout out to you, Lala. You're amazing.
Awesome. Well, here's what I got going on. I still have 45 live more episodes to do, so that's why I'm extending as many invitations as possible because I want guests. So that is something that's still on the agenda to finish up for before the end of the year. I am pushing very hard to get myself on a lot of these social selling platforms. So trying to get on Amazon Live, doing what Dr. ELO is doing. I got an email from Walmart. I got accepted into their creator program.
Ooh, I'm waiting for mine. Very good.
So I love that I'm going to get the opportunity to do that there. And then, of course, finishing my book by the end of the year and then getting it to an editor so that I can have it done and ready to go. And then for me, then it's getting involved in a few of the arena of public speaking. So I'm going to look at a few Toastmasters. I might want to join a few other places so that I can get myself out there and just start spreading my own message and gospel to folks and hopefully inspire people to want to be more and do more. So that is like what my game plan is to wrap up the year and then move into 2023. With that mindset and just make as big a splash as I possibly can in the upcoming year. So that is what I got going on, Roy.
Wow, that is a lot. I was going to ask you when you sleep, but I don't know. It's probably not an option.
Well, when I get done here, I'm going to go do an hour amp show, and then I'll probably go walk for about 30 minutes, and then wrap up and go to bed.
Sammy does naps during the day, so that kind of helps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
I need to take that philosophy, Sammy.
Yeah,
I do.
So what's next for you besides shorts, Sammy?
Next is I'm working on a comparison of a video of the Razer Keo versus the Facecam, and then some other gear, some other new gear. What else? There was this new microphone that was released today, so I might check that out, but not too fascinating. But yeah.
It doesn't work on
gas in your future.
It doesn't work on Mac. And who needs a Rode X? It doesn't work on Mac with the software, man.
I know, right?
You can use Boot Camp or Parallels.
I need to do a video how to get the Rode X to work on Windows running on Parallels on a Mac. There you go. That's what
yes. That would blow up.
There you go.
And then you have to do one for Linux. Like how do you? People would love it. Just say. But I feel like Rode is just copying their own mics because they didn't think of anything new. And I think they thought, hey, let's copy something else or let's use our thing and then just jack up the price. Because it doesn't sound really this like they already have the Rode Procaster USB that has been out for a couple of years. Same style. So that's my thoughts.
Okay. I was just going to say, don't kill the lead, because if you're going to do a video on it later, everybody's like, well, I don't need to watch it now. Sammy's already told me what he thinks. That's okay. You can borrow this and do a little short out of it, so it'll be good.
There you go.
All right. You don't even have to do the whole video now. You just copy this. All right. Dr. ELO, of the 10,000 things you're working on, what's next?
Well, what's next is kind of top secret, I guess. But
okay.
I'm moving up. I'm doing more collaborations with Be Live, and obviously trying to get damn long videos. That's what I'm actually trying to do, so I can grow a little bit more and actually get off all the ideas that I have in my brain. To be honest, I get a lot of stuff in my brain. I'm ADHD, of course, so I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. So I want to just do long videos so I can actually start growing like I did last year. So, and obviously doing more shorts like Sammy. I've been taking a lot. I've been learning a lot from Sammy, actually, from his style of doing it. You know it, man. I ain't got no shame. I'll say it. You are the one that's putting me on the short radar. So I thank you for that. And basically, I'm trying to do more content and trying to get involved more with Be Live and be live basically every week like I always do. So
All right, that's awesome. Yeah, Andy,
Yep.
what's your next adventure?
Next adventure. That's good. So I used to work for a small company called Apple. Perhaps you've heard about it. I
Wait,
used to
tell me
work
about
for
it.
Apple.
Apple.
It's
Yeah.
fruit, right?
manzana in Spanish.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Granny
yeah.
Smith
I used to work
or
for them. And
Macintosh.
there you got it. And one of my main responsibilities there was when people came into a store or when geniuses at the Genius Bar had to interact with customers. The geniuses didn't necessarily they knew the technology really well, but they didn't know necessarily the human part of it. The face to face how to engage people so they didn't feel inadequate or stupid or insecure with what they came to the Genius Bar for.
I'm a people person.
There you go. Yes, you are. We all are here. So what I'm working on is to find platforms to introduce people to live streaming in a way like I used to do at the Apple Store. It's the evangelist bullshit stuff that I've been talking about.
I like it.
It's working that, and it's a different way to educate. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
That's
Amazing.
what I'm doing. Is that vague enough for you?
yeah,
I love it.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, let's see. My next adventure, I do need to dig into shorts. I've done some shorts, didn't get a lot of views, but strangely got subscribers out of it. So I do need to do
Nice.
shorts, but I want them to be tech. I don't want to do computer jokes. That's what I did in my shorts on previous. I did do one short. I got a lot of dislikes. Nobody liked my short there. So, but hey, dislikes are still
I do.
in YouTube. It's still love.
Engagement is engagement. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And then I have a ton of long form video ideas that I've just got to get time to do something about. They're in my head and ready. And so I've been reviewing products for Amazon Vine. So I don't know if you know about the Vine program where Amazon will send you products and you review it and you post a review and get to keep the products. So that's gone really well. YOLO Live reached out to me, so I may be reviewing the YOLO Live Pro. I'm waiting to see what happens with that. So I'm excited about that. Shout out to YOLO Live. Hey, you want me to review it? You got to ship it to me. So I asked them not to ship it before the 18th because I was just too booked. I couldn't do anything with it. But that's stuff I have in the pipeline that I'm working on.
Nice.
I am not going to do Vlogmas because last year it killed my channel. So I'm not going to do it.
You short miss.
Yeah. Lala would be great because she could do Christmas crafts. So that totally matches her channel.
That's true.
But when you do 31 days, and I did the whole 31 days, and I did get a lot of views from it, but in the end, January came and my whole channel was full of all the thumbnails from the Vlogmas, and so therefore, what the heck's this channel about? I have no idea. So, yeah, it threw me off the rails. However, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That's probably my best Vlogmas video. I'm going to make a big deal about that one again. So,
100% agree.
I remember that.
that's it. I apologize to everybody out there in chat land. I know usually I reach out to you guys, but we had so many great guests, and I definitely want to get everybody the time to talk. Thank you to everybody that has liked the video. I'm excited about the community. I am excited about getting the community tab any day now.
Nice.
They should give me that. I'm waiting for it, but so definitely subscribe. There's my call to action. Yeah, get that over with.
Keep
Go ahead and
on
subscribe.
keeping on.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
So
Hit that refresh button.
hit
Maybe
that
you'll get the
refresh
comment.
button.
That's right.
All right. So, you guys have any closing thoughts? I really do appreciate all of you being on the show tonight. I just get a kick out of this, and I've worked with
Thank you.
so many of you guys.
Yeah, I want to
Thank
thank you,
you.
man.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
I mean, my only thing is I'll reach out to all you guys and I will send you an invitation to come on and we'll have a conversation. I mean, that's the fun part for me, is like reaching out to new creators that my audience isn't too familiar with, and introducing them to some amazing individuals, man. I mean, I mean, Dr. Leal's been there. He's my community that loves to show up night in, night out. And
he welcomed me, man, with open arms to LinkedIn, man. That was my open door right there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I want to bring as many people as I possibly can, especially really good creators who want to come on there and share and find the magic of what that platform has, because it is built for networking and connecting with folks. So
yeah,
that is it for me.
I just gotta figure get the day job mixed into my content creation. That's the catch. So.
Well, I think you can create a whole nother thing separately. Like India went through this because she like created her own. She had her own, like she had a LinkedIn thing set up for like her banking thing that she was doing.
Right.
Just didn't know. Yep.
Yeah, and she went and created a whole separate deal to do as a content creator. So I think that's the one that got her like in the program over there. So you never know, Roy.
That's what I need to do.
Yep. My boss watches me, so he doesn't care.
Isn't that the weird thing when you go live and you meet people in real life? They come to, oh man, I watched your channel. I'm like, you do?
Oh yeah. I like that is the weirdest feeling sometimes. Like when you're walking up to somebody and you're like, especially
awkward.
Like where I work. Yeah. I walk into work and somebody said something that I said from the night before, and I said, what? And that's when I knew. I was like, crap. They saw it.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. This has been fantastic. I do this once a month, every month. So I try to get a different cast of characters and a cast of regulars. And just thank you guys so much for giving the audience this time. And just thank you, because you guys are so awesome. And I enjoy watching all your stuff. Andy, I need you and Anna to hurry up, make some more content, okay?
Sure. Thank you so much.
No pressure, but I really enjoy your stuff. All right.
Thank you, everybody. You're wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody have a great night.
Yes, guys.
Bye.
That was great.
Let's see. I do have a couple of programming notes. One, I am going to be on Tall Boys, the Lab Tech Show, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I am taking over his show. If you want to see that, that's where I'm going to be tomorrow night. I'm really live a lot these next few days. And then on Saturday, I will be on Walter Strong's The Huddle. So you definitely need to go there. And then on Monday, I'm going to be on Gabe's show. So at 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Central. So definitely be out there and watch that. And so I'm just going to be all over the place. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's see, I'm supposed to do the call to action. I know. Here goes. And I'm out of here. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for watching. Bye.